It was beautiful here in Chicago over the weekend. Saturday, I took my kid miniature golfing. We did some go-karts. Then went outside on Sunday. It was gorgeous out again, and today still nice out. Little more cloudy, but it's still really nice out. Perfect for dog. It's perfect dog walking weather. But even more perfect than dog walking weather is weekly option trading classes weather, which is what we have. What it's going to be on April 25th. All right, April 25th is going to be perfect for learning about weekly options. So we're talking 3 to 4 hours of me and ATG, Andrew Tracy Giovinazzi, discussing everything that you're going to want to know about weeklies, and in a really these monthly kind of special courses have been incredibly popular, and for $147, you're just not going to learn more about weeklies from anywhere or anyone. If you didn't see my free webinar that I did last week, the replay is right here. I've never gotten so many emails back from people telling me how much they liked the webinar before. So it just tells me that I think we're on the right path. I had probably 20 different people just out of the blue email me and say, I really liked your webinar, which is pretty nice and unusual. Usually you get people at the end of a webinar being like, oh yeah, that was nice. Typically they don't take the time to send you an email, so thank you. It was really nice. Speaking of really nice, hey, look at the market. They continue to just ruin VIX and VIX futures. Even though the VIX is up 21 cents, remember, we're coming off a weekend. So I would be, really looking at the one second. So we got the S&P up a little bit. You've got, I think the VIX will end up down on the day. On Friday after the vol report, we had a ginormous trade go up. All right, a customer came in and bought 95,000 of the April 13 puts for 11 cents. Well, he's tripled his money in a matter of a day. Not a bad way to make a living. And so let's do some math here, folks. He paid 11 cents 95,000 times, and they're now worth 27 cents. So let's say he's up 16 cents 95,000 times. That's a quick way to make $1.5 million. So he's up over 100% on these. So you know what it was? The play was just a play on futures premium decaying, collapsing into the VIX cash. And a play like that was smart, intelligent, and is going to allow him to do pretty well. All right, and that was a real interesting play. Now we're seeing a little bit of what appears to be kind of a move in VIX, but I'm not sure what to make of that. The futures are still just down, so my guess is that's not real. They continue to just murder the futures. All right. Meanwhile, the S&P is just crawling higher. All right. After a period where things looked kind of rough, we're now starting to get hit the higher lows, and I think we're making a run at higher highs. Now the all-time high in the S&P intraday is 2117. That was the all-time high close. All right, and I think we're setting up to break that this week, and that's kind of the way the S&Ps are lining up. So what comes with that? I think they're going to crash volatility even more, and we could see, if we're going to see a VIX with an 11 handle, or a low 12 handle in the year 2015, this is going to be it. This week or next week, before earnings season really takes off. So that's where I think there is some real opportunity for us to see things move. Other kind of players, Netflix got a big upgrade for somebody who basically said, we really like Netflix, and so now it's gapped 2 days in a row. I don't think that looks like something I like fading yet. There's a lot of people are going to want to fade this. I think you wait until you get a couple of days of at least like flatlining before I'm moving in to do anything bearish. We're starting to move into kind of that Tesla announcement. Tesla's kind of done nothing since. And, the financials are continuing to move higher. So on the day, like I said, I think we see the S&P start to crawl higher. And, we'll see where things go from there. All right, again, you go to optionpit.com/weeklies to sign up for that weekly course. If you have questions, you can email me, mark@optionpit.com, or you can call us, 888-TRADE-01. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Have a good one, everybody.